100%. Take it off PC. Matter of fact, you already locked it out of 177 countries. Stop selling it on PC. Okay? Why would I support the game on PC? Like, why would I support it being on PC? They get to play for free. They don't want to make an account. They want to act like quiet little baby bitches. I'm glad they're leaving. I'm glad the less of them there are, the more I feel like supporting the game and buying it on PlayStation. And by the way, I don't care if whether Sony makes money or not. They've already made the money. This is the one smart thing that they did, is that they didn't make the game free to play. That is the one smart thing they did, because like you just said, yeah, only 5% of people were going to pay if it was going to be free to play anyway. So now they sold 12 million copies. Let's say that 8 million of those were on PC. Fantastic. You took your money, you went home. Like, honestly, what have they lost? What have they actually lost? They've lost nothing. Okay, so again, let's say they sold 8 million. Let's even say they sold 10 million copies of. You know how PC players are always pretending that they are like, oh, we are the only ones who bought this game. Cool. Let's say you sold 10 million copies on PC. $40 a pop. That's what, 400 million. Quick maths, right? You take your ball, you go home. You've made your money. Okay, the ice cream truck has sold out. So in any case, Sony hasn't lost any money. And you know what? Again, the less PC players are on this game, just knowing that makes me sleep better at night. I don't like these people. I don't. They're cheaters, they're scammers, they're awful people. They are a cry bitch ass fan base. I want less of them. The less of them there are, the better.
Come here. Mwah! You're taking this very personal. Tom, this is business, and this man is taking it very, very personal.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. Right, so it's all kicked off from social media still regarding the PlayStation going multi-platform. So just to make it clear, PlayStation fans are still under the impression that they're not going to go multi-platform. It's just live service games. Just live, nothing else. It won't be first party games. It's just live service games. I think there's, the only thing is, a while back there was Sony, Herman Holst and a couple of others come out and said, actually, we'll run through the video of what's been said. So, yes, this interview recently happened. I think I'm going to plant myself here. Does that work? Does that look good? So, let's have a look how Sony addresses these questions being asked. If I was the interviewer, I would have been harsher and been more direct. But let's listen to what Sony have to say directly these questions.
I have a number of questions I'd like to get to today. I'm going to start with the platform business. As Sony Interactive Entertainment and the industry as a whole move towards multi-platform gaming, how will you protect the value of the PlayStation console?
The PlayStation experience is not just about the gaming console hardware, nor it's not just about the content as well. It's an experience in a community that shares this excitement. For over 30 years in the past, we've been committed to being the best place to play and publish. And this has helped us establish a dedicated community of 124 million players and then an available network over the 4,000 creators. PlayStation console experience is designed to enable immediate gameplay in an immersive and accessible way. We're doing this in a completely integrated way, designing and manufacturing all aspects from the chips to the backend system. And we continue to look for new and innovative ways to broaden our reach and bring our content and a service to the players. The value of the PlayStation console is that still the best place to play, and it's growing as we reach an even broader audience.
Now, see, my first take from that is he established is not just about the hardware. So they haven't just focused on just hardware, which they've already said they're not. They're going beyond the hardware. And he said he wants to integrate more and push beyond the consoles in other ways. So he's obviously going multi-platform. They've announced they're going multi-platform. And I don't think they're just targeting PC or Switch. I don't think they're targeting Switch, especially now, because Switch 2 just come out. It's only sold about, let's say 10 million, to be super generous, 10 million units. So, which is 20 million less than Xbox. So they're obviously branching beyond PlayStation and beyond the hardware of PlayStation. Now, some people seem to be thinking they mean mobile consoles, which they already are sort of established on the mobile consoles, but I really don't see their games doing too well on mobile. Who's going to play, I don't know, The Last of Us 2 on, or you know, on mobile, on a phone. Who's going to play games like that? They are talking about going to a portable. There's talk of that. So yes, they probably mean that, but it's still the PlayStation hardware, isn't it? It's still PlayStation hardware, and they said they're going beyond the console, beyond the hardware.
And you're quite right that we're continuously exploring new ways for players to interact with their franchises. It's important to realize that we're really thoughtful about bringing our franchises off console to reach new audiences, and that we're taking a very measured, a very deliberate approach in doing that. Particularly on the single player side, our tentpole titles, there's such a differentiated, the point of differentiation, I should say, for the PlayStation console. They're real showcases of the performance, of the quality of the hardware. So we want to ensure that players get the best experience from these titles. And we're very thoughtful about how and if and how we bring these titles to other platforms.
I can't see sitting there. Needs to button my shirt up a bit. Two keywords there. New audiences. So they've already put some games on Switch. Their games are on PC. What new audiences are they looking to reach? Xbox is the only new audience, really, isn't it? It's the only new audience. And then new platforms. What new platforms are they talking about? And you might think they're just talking about Switch, because you might be absolutely brain dead. But I don't think they're just going to target Switch. Because especially now with the new console coming out, the new Switch 2 come out, that's not a big audience. That's not a big audience. Especially as you all sort of keep going on, is that we've released the games on Xbox because they only sold 30 million copies, then that completely debunks the point of putting your games on Switch, doesn't it? Because they've only sold at the most 10 million units. And then the console's underpowered. What are you going to do? Would you think Last of Us 2 will run on the Switch 2? Do you think the next Wolverine will run on Switch 2? To be honest, is that what we're thinking? Is that what you're talking? You're saying these games are going to be so badly downgraded they're going to run on Switch 2s? Is that your plan? Or do you think that they're going to have to completely revise these games so they can run on Switch 2? Is that what you're going with? Or will they make the easy, as they say themselves in the past, the easy transition from PlayStation games to be put onto Xbox? Easy transition. Bear in mind, these games are going to go on Xbox anyway via Steam. PlayStation want to make some money from this. So as I said, it's clear they're going to put their games on Xbox. And there's no mention of live services at all during that whole discussion. They don't say, and these are only going to be live services games. They've not said that at all. So take from that what you will. I think you're living in Blinkerland. Shit. You just you've got blinkers on if you think it's only going to be live first. But this is the all new just 4 games. So moving on for that, and sort of just to go on back to what the intro was about. Helldivers 2. So Helldivers 2 is releasing on Xbox, as we all know. It's releasing this month. Well, I think it's releasing this week, I believe. And I'm going to be buying it on Xbox. I was going to buy it on Steam, but I don't know. I don't have that many friends that played those style of games, FPS games and shooters and that, on Steam, on PlayStation, on PC. So I'm going to pick it up on Xbox because I know I've got friends on Xbox that are going to be playing it. So that's where I've played a lot of my FPS games, my Hunt Showdown, Battlefield 6, and games like that. I'll play them on Xbox. I know you can play them on, and you can use a controller. I know all that on my Xbox. So that's by the by, the one more about that. So I am going to buy the game, and Game Romp, the really incredible game informant people type useless journalists, as they all seem to be these days. They said this last year. While the perfect Helldivers 2 crossover will likely never happen. They go into their details of why it won't happen. Halo, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Halo would be perfect Helldivers 2 crossover, but it will likely never happen. That's Game Rant. So, Game Rant. Game Rant. It happened. They did it. They've done it. They've done Helldivers 2 teases Halo ODS crossover ahead of Xbox release. Let's take a quick looky peeky at this. Let me do that. Let me press this. This happened at the end of the trailer. Minimize. Yes, so we're getting Halo, a crossover with Halo and Helldivers 2. So I'm not sure if this is going to be, if it's just exclusive to Xbox, if that is, or if it's not. Not too sure. Not that it matters. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Actually, I've never been a big Halo fan. There we go. I'm going to throw it out there. But so there it is. That's the news. I think that's fantastic. They finally do crossovers like this. What we're waiting for is Doom Guy and Master Chief. That's what we really want to see done with that. That's going to be fantastic. This is what I'd like to see. I'd like to see these more crossovers. I'd like to see people sort of just these companies just getting on and doing more of this kind of stuff. It'd be just fantastic if we can get, I don't know, Nathan Drake and what's her face from Tomb Raider? You know, I can't even think of her name now. Doris. You know, stuff like that. Oh, you know, Doom Guy and Kratos. You know, if we get just crossovers, it'd just be fantastic. Everyone just want these games. Money, they'd be flooding money. Why can't everyone just be friends? Now, we all know a certain fan base is very triggered by this. They're also very triggered by PlayStation putting games elsewhere. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why it's upsetting. At the moment, they're all attacking each other. They all seem to be his mouth goes. Have a look next time you watch him. He just mouth. I don't know. Everyone's just on him at the moment, and just a few others that are just coming out and say, yeah, they're going multi-platform, and just other PlayStation fans are just eating him, like not that way, you know, just attacking him and just bullying him and stuff. You don't know what you're like. I don't know why there is this brand loyalty to PlayStation, and why, you know, you must stay exclusive. You must die slowly so we can just be proud. I mean, what are you on about? This is gaming, man. Just wake up. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? Go out, touch grass, sniff it, smoke it, possibly. I don't know. Do something with it. Anyway, what do you think of this news coming out? What do you think of PlayStation going multi-platform? Do you think there'll be first-party games coming over? What do you think of the Helldivers 2 on Xbox? Will you be buying it? Or will you be buying it on PC and PlayStation because of if you've not bought it so far with the Halo update coming to it, the crossover? What's your opinions? What's your thoughts? Love to hear you all. Thank you all for watching. Just a quick sweet video, just like myself. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. And goodbye now.